Toast, fellas.
Toast.
Hard to paint.
Cocktail players.
Hi, welcome to episode number 5 of Hard to Paint Real Talk. I'm here with my host, our guest host, Ready Freddy.
What's up?
White boy Dave, Hard to Paint, cocktail players.
Crispin Alapag.
Cedric Bello, cocktail player, baby.
So today we're going to talk about why women like bad boys and why they get bored sometimes having the good guy. So what do you guys think about that?
It's a tricky topic to me, I think, because a female says they want this when they really want that. And then there's always a problem involved, So, for instance, if this is the guy you so-called said that you've been looking for your whole life, and he has all the things, good job, career's going well, he's not an abusive type of man. He treats you pretty much fairly well, with no problems. But then you still come in and argue a bitch about something for nothing. Or you'll say, well, he ain't like this. Or he didn't do that. Why can't it just be you having a good time with him, he takes care of you, and live life and enjoy it, be happy. And vice versa, it can happen on the male's perspective as well. You got this young lady, she's beautiful, or she's what you look at as beautiful. And you guys got a good thing going, but you're worried about what she's doing when she's not with you. Or you checking her phone. Or you wondering when she's talking to another guys, letting insecure feelings come out of you and reflect on your relationship.
But do you think sometimes that these women that like the bad boys is because they get bored with the good guy, just like it's too easy? He's a pushover, it's too easy. The bad boy makes it more challenging, makes things a little bit, kind of spice it up a little bit. What do you guys think about that?
Chris, I think it goes back to James Dean. James Dean was the bad guy, rolled shirt. As Seth mentioned earlier, a lot of women, they might have the good guy in front of them, but they want the challenge, like you said, the challenge. Maybe I can change this guy. Even though he's been with 100 women, he's been around the block, he goes to prison, all this, that, I can change him.
Yeah.
And I think women take that as a challenge, or it's just curiosity, because they want to know why all these women have been with that guy.
Or do you think it's a sexual thing? Like, they always say that the size of a man's penis isn't really an issue. What do you think about that, Ready Freddy? Is the size of a man's penis part of the problem with why, women want the bad boy, or they don't want the good guy? I guess Ready Freddy has nothing to say right now, but we'll get back to
Normally
it.
chimes in and says his piece. We'll be back with you on that question.
Ready Freddy, just a little history about Ready Freddy. Ready Freddy is a world traveled man. He's been to Costa Rica, Jamaica, all different parts of the United States, and he's traveled all throughout. But you'll learn a little bit more about him later. This is Ready Freddy, and he's always ready.
Guest host today.
Guest host. He'll be coming around a lot more often, and you'll be getting the little excerpts and clips from the adventures.
But going back to the size of a man's penis, or the girth, or whatever it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's not how deep you fish, it's how you wiggle your worm. You know what I'm saying? So based on that, I think it's techniques and getting it right. As long as you know how to stimulate a woman, and get it going. Some women say, oh, they have to hit that spot. You have to have a 10-inch cock. That's a bunch of bullshit, because half these men, I don't know, as far as men, but I know that I've seen women get pleased, and I've pleased several women in my life, and I'm not going to lie, in my dick, I don't have a 10-inch cock. Ready Freddy's weather endowed, but as far as me, and we do loan him out for a small fee.
Well, I think that's the main thing. The main key there is you have to make sure to please your woman.
That's the key.
By any means necessary.
That's the key.
Because I believe, whether it's a woman or a man, if you don't get what you need at home, you're going to get it someplace else. And so I've heard a lot of women say that sometimes the bad boy, he might be well endowed, and she doesn't care if he doesn't have a car or he doesn't work. She'll go pick him up because he handles the business in bed. And so
that's a young girl, I think. I think an older woman, I think it's more of a psychological fuck.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that too, because when I fuck your mama, it's always
whoa.
When I lay pickle on Miss Wisanzky,
Yeah.
she understands what I'm talking about. But no, really though, intrigue is what women need for some fucking apparent reason. That's just what it does. The not knowing is tantalizing and what's the word? Or you want to use
Enticing,
but
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge for them.
Yeah.
They like the challenge. They like the fact that they don't know what's coming next with the person they're with. And I think too, people in relationships have a tendency to get complacent and get regular and lose that. You know, because you've been together for 7, 8 years, 10 years. Of course, you got kids, you do the normal shit that you do.
The fire's not lit. So that's it.
Instead of doing it how you did it when you first got it. You would fuck her in a bathroom, on top of a car, on the ceiling, you know, or wherever, in the movies. I mean,
You know, I was actually very surprised. Miss Bello has a lot of strength. She can do a handstand, you know, at 75 years old, you know, while she takes one in the chute and one in the Duke. You know, and Ready Freddy likes some brain every once in a while, a little dome, put it in her mouth at the same time, choke her. And I was very surprised about that. But I think that was a challenge for Miss Bello because she gathered her strength, she endorsed, and you know, her biceps and her triceps were very strong. And during the whole time, you know, she just liked to get gagged.
what you think about that, Reddy? How was Mr. Wisanzky? Right, see? That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. A lot to say, few words, a man with few words right there. A man of few words.
Never has to talk
He
too much.
never has to say
talk.
He just
He
goes
just walks
to
around.
He
He
goes
walks
to action.
around.
He just takes off. When it's time, he's on. And he's ready.
And he's always ready.
He's always ready.
Always ready.
But but yeah, that's what it is though when it comes to the male-female thing, man. You know, you look at when you go out and it's the, you know, it's like Tom and Jerry, it's the cat and mouse syndrome. You know, why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? It's the dog in me. But also, if I got somebody at home that's giving me everything I need, I'm the most likely don't have to go out there and be with somebody else. I can stay there and me and my girl, my wife, whatever, we can have all the fun. We want to experiment, do all the shit we need to do, you know, as together. But when that fire's gone, the dog and the cat will go out and find a place to play and find a place to lay. That's just the nature of the beast, I suppose. You know, in all of us to a certain extent. It's a tricky thing, relationship. You know, it's funny that you said it's good. That's why it's good to talk about it and find out what's really going on. Because if you don't have conversation, you can't get solutions. You know,
It's like they say, the grass is always greener on the other side sometimes. Have a good day. It's White Boy Dave, Crispin Alapag, Cedric Bello, and of course, Ready Freddy.
The legend.
Till next time.
Until next time.
You guys have a good one.